I appreciate Mr. Abbott. Thanks for always making the class like fun and a great place to hang around.
Mr. Adams was a great teacher, especially for on-ramps, where he worked his hardest to make sure that UT and the high school were getting along and everything was going right.
I appreciate Mr. Med because he is super compassionate and has a relatively good heart and has the best intentions for his students.
I am thankful for Coach Aldrich because he has taught me algebra in a lot of different ways and has helped me understand the subject a lot more than I'm capable of.
I appreciate Mr. Alonso because he helps keep Round Rock High School safe and orderly, especially during school lunchtime when many students are moving around.
Hey Miss Amber, I really liked your class last year and you always made the lessons really interesting.
Miss A is my favorite teacher because she helps me get my work done and it's really nice.
We love you so much, Saba. We appreciate you. Thank you.
We love your deep talks.
Yes, we love spilling the tea.
I appreciate Ms. Arredondo because she's understanding, conversational, and she always makes her room a welcome and open space for her students.
What's up, Coach Arredondo? Just wanted to shout you out, best coach out there. I love the team, love what you do, you know what I'm saying? Just want to appreciate you for that.
Miss Alfiero is a great teacher because she's really caring and kind to all her students.
Hola Miss Bagwell, solo queríamos decir muchas gracias por su ayuda en matemáticas, siempre por ayudarnos y dar ejemplos de matemáticas, es la mejor.
Mr. really inspires me because he's incredibly knowledgeable and always is right.
I appreciate Mr. B because he's really helpful and he wants the best for all his students.
I appreciate Mr. Barnes because he's very kind, and whenever I don't understand something, he's not like a know-it-all about it. He actually like sits down and explains it to me in a way I can understand.
Hello. I wanted to take a second to appreciate how much work you've put in this year for the students, for the teachers, and for the community as a whole. Thank you.
I'm Ms. Bell. My favorite memory of you was you cheering me on when I made ICDC this year.
My shoutouts go to Mr. Bell from Calc AB. You easily make every lesson so much more fun because you're always easily the smartest person in the room. So thank you, Mr. Bell.
I appreciate Ms. Binford because she cares for her students and connects with us and helps her students improve in band.
I appreciate Mr. Bennett because he never fails to make me smile and laugh, and he's very thoughtful.
Hi Ms. Bott, thank you so much for being an amazing biology teacher that helped me decide that I want to pursue a future career in medicine.
Ms. Bisbal inspires me because she creates an environment where every student feels supported and is extremely dedicated to them.
I appreciate Coach Bateman because she's a wonderful, amazing coach, and she has taught a lot of coaches and us about how to do, and she's always amazing. She smiles and she's have a great attitude and help us a lot in Special Olympics. I'm thankful for her and I'm thankful for what she has done for us.
I appreciate Ms. Bombardella because she's supportive, kind, and helps me in everything that I do.
I appreciate Ms. Bugadana because she's a great conductor in band and she always helps me whenever I truly need it. I appreciate Mr. Boylan because he is very genuine in his teaching and he is very patient even when all his students ask him the same question.
I appreciate Miss Brecky because she always helps me whenever I'm struggling on my work.
I love Ms. Brokaw because she always gives us the resources we need to succeed on our tests.
Thank you, Coach Brown.
Thank you, Coach Brown, for being a good coach.
Thank you, Ms. Wolf, for teaching me a lot of English. I really learned a lot in your class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Calvin, for always answering my questions and for your patience in the class.
I really appreciate Mr. Campbell because he's funny, he knows how to help kids, and he makes biology easy to understand.
I appreciate Coach Carr even though I don't have him this year. I had him last year. I really appreciate you because you're very relaxed, chilled, and you will let us do whatever we want. And your music taste is very immaculate.
I really appreciate Mr. Carter because he's really funny and makes me laugh.
I heard Coach Carter is a great coach and he motivates all my friends to, hit better and feel better and hustle.
I think my favorite memory is being on the softball field with her, and when I'm struggling, me being able to go talk to her and use her for advice, and her always talking me up and pepping me up.
I like Miss Chambers because I think she's very easy to talk to and come to, and she's genuinely one of the most humble and nicest people I've ever met.
I appreciate Mr. Champlain because he taught me a lot of things, and we also had a really good time for the past 2 years. He taught me a lot of world history, a lot of world geography, and helped me understand the class a little bit more. So thank you very much, Mr. Champlain.
I appreciate Miss Ramya because she's funny, because she makes me laugh every day.
We appreciate you, Mr. Chav, for opening the co-op and helping us provide with all the opportunities that come from it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hey, Ms. Childs, I really appreciate how much work you put in your job. You make the learning environment really fun for class. Also, I like those polls that you do at the beginning of the class, even though I'm the only person who does them.
I appreciate Ms. Claxton because she is a very passionate sponsor and teacher and helps students express themselves even outside of the classroom when they are not in her class as well.
I appreciate Mr. Coffin for a couple of reasons. He leads the classroom very well, and I appreciate everything he does for us.
I had Mr. Conrad for math my sophomore year, and he was honestly one of the best teachers I could ask for. He was always understanding, and he made learning fun, and he always had a smile on his face.
Hey, Mr. Conrad, I just want to take a few seconds to appreciate your motivation to help every single student on campus with world history.
Hi, Ms. Copeland. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher. Even though I don't have you this year, last year engineering was a lot of fun in your class, and thank you for just creating a really enjoyable environment.
Hi, Missy. Thank you so much for all you do. We love spending time in your class and learning Spanish. You make it so much better. Yeah. We love you.
We love you, Miss Girl. Thank you for your help. We appreciate our time with you.
Love you. Yeah.
I mean, Miss Cunningham's a great teacher. She's just like one big helping hand, and like, you know, we have like the chair of help, and like she's really good at like giving ideas and everything when you're at a roadblock.
She really makes everyone in the class feel welcome, and everyone enjoys her company, and that's why I think she's the best teacher.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Cunningham.
Thanks, Miss Cunningham.
I appreciate Mr. C because he's smart and helps a lot of students, and he takes the time to spend time with all the students and work with them and teach them math. And he's the greatest teacher because he is lovable and gives students the love they need, and he is the smartest teacher I know. And I hope you feel better, Mr. C.
Mr. Dado, I appreciate you because you made me enjoy chemistry.
I appreciate Miss Daly because she's someone I can talk to regardless of her being a teacher or not.
Hey, Mr. Pollard, thank you so much for being an amazing teacher. I love how you're super nice and super chill.
Coach Stamalos inspires us to do our best with every workout, every day that we're here.
My favorite memory with Ms. Davila was when we were researching for our research paper essay in the fall semester, and my topic was super complex and we weren't able to find any sources.
I appreciate Ms. Day because, well, she's a pretty relaxed history teacher in a way, so go Ms. Day.
Mr. DeJong, you're a really good teacher. I actually started to care about math and stuff, and you're really helping me with TSI. I really appreciate you, Mr. Jong. You have a great rest of your life when I, graduate. So.
I appreciate Mr. Graff because she always encourages us to do our best.
Oh God. Oh God.
I appreciate Ms. Young because when I was in her class, she understands how I feel at the moment with my English. He talked to me in English and Spanish. She combined both, and then I think and I feel she's one of the best teachers I never had because she is one of the reasons I speak English, and I appreciate that.
I like Ms. Dickerson because she plans games that are fun and interactive for the students. And she doesn't always require homework every day, which is nice.
Coach Dowd is my favorite coach because she always has a positive attitude and a smile on her face. Thank you.
I appreciate Coach Dreyer because she cares so much about us as players and works to make us the best athletes we can be.
I like to appreciate Miss Dreyer because she always is my closest teacher and she always likes to be best with me and have great adventures and great learning. Thank you, Miss Dreyer. I appreciate everything at Round Rock High School.
I like Miss Juilliard because you can tell she really cares about the students. She has her own snack bin and everything for the students, and she's just very chill.
I love Miss Everhart. She's so sweet and kind. She lets us do what we want to do while we're still being academic, and she's so thoughtful. I love you so much. Have a great day, Miss Everhart.
I like Coach Ellie because he's super entertaining and he's always your hype man.
I love Coach Sharon because she's super funny and she's just like us.
I like Miss Fehrenbach because she's very funny and she's very interactive with her students.
I appreciate Miss Ferguson because she's really sweet. She makes me like understand everything that she's explaining. Yeah, like she's just really nice to everyone.
I appreciate Miss Fletcher because she always made English fun and made the class a better place.
I appreciate Miss Forbes because she's a good teacher and she's amazing.
Hi, I appreciate Miss Ford because she kind and she helps me every time I need.
Mr. Page is a really good teacher because he's very patient with us and he makes learning a lot of fun because we get to do interactive activities and we appreciate him a lot.
I love Mr. Freeman because he's so chill and he lets us have our time to get our work done and he's just the best.
Coach Gable is such a great track coach. Coach Gable, thanks for always encouraging us.
Mr. Gable is inspiring because he's able to teach so many different subjects at once. I think it's really impressive that he's able to commit to so much.
It's actually real nice.
And what do you say for all the things Miss Ashley does?
What do you say that Miss Ashley does?
Say thank you, Miss Ashley.
Thank you, Miss Ashley.
My favorite memory with Coach Gesh is when we were all digging dirt outside for a lab and he was making jokes and he really made it a real fun experience.
I appreciate Mr. Gonzalez because he is a very, very, very great teacher. I just wanted to say thank you to all that you did here at Round Rock.
Hi, Miss Goodman. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher. Even though I don't have you this year, last year was amazing and so fun, and I'm so grateful that I get to be in your NSHS this year. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Goodwin. I had you my sophomore year, and I wanted to say thank you for introducing me to game design.
I appreciate Mr. Grimm because of his character. He's just a really likable person, and I feel like I can totally relate to him as well. And I just like his class all around.
I like Miss Havens because she always knows how to teach things the right way. I love Miss Havens because she always uses the cool kid language.
Coach Hageman is a great coach because he gives lots of tips and advice, and he's just a really great coach overall.
I appreciate Coach Hamilton because he always has a smile and makes history fun.
I appreciate Mr. Hannon because he's a great teacher and he supports each and every one of his students.
I appreciate Ginger because she's just to be here and say thank you. And say thank you. Thank you, Miss Ginger. Thank you, Miss Ginger.
Thank you, Miss Harris, for all your help. I really appreciate it.
Hi, I like Miss Harrison because she's very kind, she really believes in her students, and she's just a great person to be around.
I love Miss Hayes because she's helped me get so much better at dance, and she's just such an amazing teacher.
I like Miss Hayes because she's a really good sponsor to our club.
I think that Mr. Helm's such an inspiring teacher. He helps me every single day achieve what I need to do in my homework goals and help me get good grades across all my classes.
I like Mr. Anderson because he's a great teacher, he's nice, he's friendly, and one of all,
is like the most friendliest person you can talk to, like a friend.
I appreciate Miss Hill. She is very kind to all of us and she has great lesson plans. Her activities are always fun and she's very smart and she educates us very well.
I appreciate Mr. Hines because he's passionate about what he teaches and that enthusiasm spills into his lessons, making the first English class I haven't wanted to fall asleep in.
My name is Ginger, and I appreciate my tech theater teacher, Mr. Hobby, because he always lets me show my full personality when I'm around him, and he's super funny and just a fun person to be around.
Thank you, Ms. Hodges, for always supporting us and looking out for us and helping us with our work.
Basically, Coach Hopkins, he helps us with our work, helping us complete. If we need help, he'll explain it down to the simplest detail and whatnot, and he's kind of a great teacher overall.
Alright, so Mr. Horton, he's really chill, I would say. He's more of just a relaxed teacher, but he does teach a lot. In astronomy, if we have questions, he'll ask us. And he's just really good with the notes as well. That's all I would say about him.
I really appreciate Mr. Howell because he is so encouraging and he's the best English teacher that I've ever had.
I appreciate Miss Huey because she teaches concepts really good and makes me understand them super easily.
I like Miss Hutton because she always made the classroom feel like a welcoming environment. I appreciate Mr. Irwin because he's a hardworking teacher and he helps me pass my class.
I appreciate Miss Isaac for helping me out a lot through the year. And being so funny, making me laugh every day. Thank you, Miss Isaac.
I appreciate Miss KJ because she brings a positive attitude to class every day and always shows up for us.
I appreciate Miss Jamison. She's chill, she's cool, calm, collected, and she's a cool teacher. Y'all really gotta have her for real.
Hi, Mr. Janssens. First of all, thank you so much for making learning math so much fun, and I think you're really funny and you're a chill teacher. I really enjoy your class. Thank you.
Miss Johnson, she's a good teacher because her husband makes these birthday videos for all these students when it's their birthday, and one year, my first year here, he was making my birthday video and he was grilling chicken for him and Miss Johnson, and he went back inside to work on my birthday video and he burnt the chicken and they couldn't have chicken. Thank you, Miss Johnson, for all you do. You're a really good teacher.
I really appreciate Miss Jones because she's really comforting and always has a bright energy.
Thank you, Miss Jones, for helping out with our class every single day. Miss Petre appreciates you and the class appreciates you. Thank you, Miss Jones.
Thank you, Miss Common, for always being so kind and understanding and being such an amazing para-educator.
I appreciate Miss Keith for always sacrificing for her students. Thank you.
I appreciate Miss Kennedy because she cares about me and wants me to succeed.
Because? Is she nice?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Is she helpful?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's thank Miss Kennedy. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Miss Kennedy. Say it.
Thank you,
I appreciate Mr. Kentner so much because he's always so lenient with us and gives us the best projects.
I appreciate Miss Kim because she never fails to laugh and bring a smile to every single one of her students' faces.
I like that Miss Kubicek is inclusive and she makes sure that all of her students feel welcome. And I like that she connects with us on a personal level and she always knows whenever one of us isn't feeling well and she makes sure to check up on us.
I appreciate Miss Kupitz because I think she is a very understanding teacher and she does her job very well.
I really appreciate Miss Augustine because she's really supportive, really kind, and she's just always there to help anyone in need.
I just wanted to thank Miss Lawrence for creating a positive learning environment. It's always fun being in your class.
I appreciate Miss Lawrence because she's always there for me and she always knows what's the right thing to say. And thank you, Miss Lawrence.
I'm really grateful to Lustig for making our classes interesting and fun every day.
My teacher is Coach Levy, and he's a great teacher. He's always kind, he's patient, and he helps his kids when they need it most.
I appreciate Mr. Locke because he makes all of his students feel welcomed and makes learning super fun.
Hello, I appreciate Miss Lodi because
She's a person who actually cares, listens. She wants to know my problems and tries to fix them always. I think that's really nice, and I thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
I appreciate Ms. Loper because she's so chill.
I appreciate Ms. Lopez for being an amazing science teacher and for making me love biology.
I appreciate Ms. Lawrence because she cares about her students and always has a story.
I appreciate Ms. Lugo because she cares for others. She's an amazing teacher.
I appreciate Ms. Magic for being a wonderful, kind teacher. She's always happy and she always teaches us wonderful things about English and helping us work on what to improve for our next problem. Thank you, Ms. Rebecca, for what you have taught us.
I appreciate Mr. Martinez because he's really funny and I really like being in his class.
I appreciate Miss Macy because even though she was going through a lot of new changes in her life, she still found time to organize her class and do everything.
So I have Mr. McCafferty this year for choir, and I appreciate him so much because he is so dedicated to our choir and ensures that we sound good and are successful. And he also motivates us to be the best version of ourselves in all aspects of life.
I appreciate you, Mr. Nick, because is he nice? He's nice. Is he helpful? And helpful. Is he funny? And he's funny. Say thank you, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Mr. Nick.
I appreciate Coach McCallum because she works very hard for our program and she's a great coach.
I appreciate Ms. McCray because she's a good teacher. She helps us with our homework and she's nice too. And she's really quiet.
Hi, Mr. McKinney. Thank you for always offering life advice. It's really helped some of the choices I've made about my future. So thank you for everything.
Hello, Mr. McLean. Thanks for being such a great teacher for the school year. And I've always loved being in your class. So I hope we can work together later in digital forensics.
Mr. Melwood's a great teacher because he teaches in very new and unique ways.
I appreciate Ms. Menchaca because she helps us understand the material and it gives us constructive criticism to improve.
I love Mr. Miller because he's funny, he talks to us all the time, and he's a good teacher.
We appreciate Mr. Mobley because he's passionate and caring. And he's a great director and always focuses on helping everybody improve.
I really appreciate Mr. Moody because he's a chill guy and his outfits are fly. Thanks, Mr. Moody.
Miss Moriarty was an amazing teacher, and she was so nice and always happy, and she helped me whenever I needed her most, so thank you, Miss Moriarty.
I appreciate Coach Moon because he knows how to push us in a way that encourages us to do our best.
I appreciate Mr. Mins because he always makes class fun and easy to understand.
I appreciate for Miss Jamie for helping me for my classes, for others, and for the best teacher in the world. Thank you, Miss Jamie.
One teacher I really appreciate is Miss Wynn because she's very nice and she's good at keeping the class on task, but she's also very chill. So.
Mr. Wynn's a super great teacher because he's always super nice and supportive and always helps me with homework for other classes other than business.
I really love Miss Norris because she is a fellow Harry Potter and Beyonce fan just like me, and she always made her classes very interesting and engaging for students.
Thank you, Miss O'Ban, for everything. I'm gonna.
Thanks, Miss O'Ban, doing for everything for us.
Mr. Oliver is the best because he's so easy to talk to and he's so funny and I just love being around him.
We appreciate Master Guns.
Hoorah!
Because he's such a great teacher and he really cares about us.
I'm Mr. Ortega. Some of the things I like about you are that you always keep a smile on your face and that you always accept people for the way they are. And that in some way or another you're always able to make the class laugh. And thank you for everything you've done and all you do.
I appreciate Miss Overton because she's kind and she makes health science so fun.
I appreciate Coach Maynard because she holds us to high standards and she's always pushing us to be our best.
This park helps me stay on track and keeps everybody busy, and she's funny and nice.
I like Coach Parker because he's the basketball coach. He's always helping me on the sidelines. He's always rooting for me. He's always there when I need a helping hand. He's very kind and very funny.
Hi, Ms. Pat Liebonla. I just wanted to thank you so much for your hard work and dedication in helping all students of Round Rock High School. Your passion truly helps Round Rock thrive.
I appreciate Mr. Pavone because he's always trying to build a relationship with students and make our time in the classroom fun and enjoyable while still learning material.
Ms. Peltier, I just wanted to say I appreciate you so much. You've made chemistry really easy for me and a lot more understandable than I think a lot of other teachers would, and I really appreciate how much you've affected my year. Thank you so much.
I like Mr. Pena because he's funny, sweet, and encouraging to his students.
My name is Elijah Johnson, and I'm here to tell you why I like Ms. Petre. Ms. Petre has a great personality and a great way of helping her students understand the perspective of what she's trying to teach.
Hi, Mr. Pham. Thank you so much for being such a supportive teacher. I really appreciate all the words of wisdom you've given our class throughout the whole year, and all the guidance and life advice that you've given us. And yeah, just thank you for being such an amazing teacher.
I appreciate Madam Pina because she treats her students like real people and does her best to make us feel appreciated as students.
I really appreciate how down-to-earth Mr. Price is and how much he truly cares about the students.
Coach Beatron, you're an amazing tennis coach and have helped us all really grow as players, and I love your smile.
Thank you, Coach Pugh, for being a good coach.
Yeah, and thank you for making your class fun.
Ramira Savendra, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your efforts and that you're very much appreciated for being a light in your students' lives.
I appreciate Mr. Resendez because he's a really fun guy. He always keeps class entertaining and funny. He's probably the funniest teacher I have. And if he really tries to teach us stuff, then he's actually really easy to understand. And I learned a lot in Comp Sci because of him. So thank you, Mr. Resendez. I love you.
I like Mr. Romo because he's a good teacher that cares about his students and their grades.
Hi, Ms. Reyes. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher all year, and thank you for supporting me in your class.
I really enjoy Ms. Rhodes' class because she's chill and she's nice and her work's easy. And I have a lot of friends in the class.
We appreciate Miss Rose because she never fails to make us laugh. Our favorite memory with Miss Rose was when we made her paper sushi.
My favorite teacher is my 9th grade English teacher, Miss Rieger, because she always made the classroom a super supportive place that me and my friends could always have fun in.
I love Coach Reisner because of his big smile and seeing him every morning.
Well, Ms. Rivas, thank you for being my WAP teacher. You made it be a very difficult class, much more easy. Thank you for the year.
I appreciate Ms. Rogers because she finds a way to teach us in any circumstance.
I appreciate Coach Rodriguez because he does a lot for the baseball team and the varsity and the field. He's pretty caring and he just wants the organization to be better. And yeah, thank you, Coach Rodriguez.
I appreciate Mr. Rader because he incentivizes hard work and makes me a better person every day.
I appreciate Miss Rogers because she gives us food during class and she makes learning pretty easy and we never get that much homework.
Thank you.
Hey Mr. Rolfson, this is Ria. I just wanted to take a few seconds to thank you about how much AP Seminar has helped me in my daily life and how much I enjoy being in your class. Thank you.
I really appreciate Ms. Romero because she helps me understand math more.
And I really appreciate Ms. Romero because she's very kind and outgoing, and she's just a great teacher overall.
I appreciate Ms. Saxena because she's a very nice teacher and always helps me whenever I need help.
I appreciate Ms. Sanders because she's a really nice and funny teacher.
I like Ms. Anderson because she's really funny and she's really interactive with the students.
Thank you, Ms. Sorrells, for being so considerate and understanding and being such an amazing English teacher.
Dear Coach Sato, thank you so much for being there for me since day one. You're truly the light in everyone's lives.
Hey, I like Major Schiller because he's really laid back, he's chill, and he has a shiny head.
I like Major Schiller because he's always going to push you to do something, even if you don't want to do it. But also on that shiny head, Major, don't kill us, please.
I appreciate Ms. Schwartberger because she's very hardworking and you can tell that she cares a lot about her students.
My favorite teacher is Ms. Seal because I love the stories that she always tells us in class, and she's a really fun teacher.
I'm thankful for Mr. Seeley because he always supports my cheer and he always helps me with all my work when I need help, and I'm thankful for you, Mr. Seeley. Thank you.
I appreciate Mr. Sexton and his willingness to help people who need it most, like me, and for him being very kind and a very nice and engaging person.
Hey guys, Ms. Schaefer here is really nice and so encouraging of her students. I know on my first day of school she was being really nice to me and encouraging. Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Shaw is a really great teacher here at Round Rock, and we really appreciate her for supporting all our students. She's always really kind and ready to listen to what students have to say. So thank you so much, Ms. Shaw.
Hi Coach Shawns, thank you so much for all you do. I love having you as a coach. Thank you so much for being the relaxed one and keeping the team level-headed whenever we face trials. I'm so thankful for you.
I appreciate Miss Sheen because she's a very kind-hearted person and very, very generous with her teaching ability.
I appreciate Miss Sheen so much because she just is so caring and always helps me when I need help.
Hi Coach Sheffield, thank you for all the great activities in PE this year.
Yeah, we really appreciate you and we think you're a great teacher.
I appreciate Mr. Shakaman because he's funny. Thank you.
I really appreciate Miss Simonetti because she always has a smile on her face. I see her walking the halls almost every day and I can always trust that she'll smile at me, and she holds everyone to such a high standard while holding herself to a high standard, and I think she's one of the best teachers to ever walk this campus.
We love Miss Citron because she has drawings of us stuck behind her desk.
I currently have Miss Smith for Farm Tech, and she's so sweet and understanding, and I feel like her class is so much fun with her teaching because it's so much easier to understand everything.
Mr. Smith, you're an amazing teacher. You made me really enjoy English.
We had so much fun in your class together. Thank you.
Hey Mr. Snelson, thank you for making this year of AP Psychology so fun. I really enjoyed your class and all the game breaks that we had.
Coach Solo Sauce because he's really supportive and he's super chill.
I appreciate Mr. Stevens because of the positivity he brings to stats.
Hi Miss Debco, I love you. Congrats on getting married.
Mrs. Setse, you're an amazing physics teacher. Thank you for teaching me.
We appreciate you for pushing us to our limits. Thank you, Miss Stone.
We appreciate how versatile of a director you are. Thank you.
We appreciate you for standing up for us. Love you, Miss Stone.
We appreciate the time and energy you put in for us. Thank you.
We appreciate how much fun you make art.
I love Miss Shiner because she's really laid back. She's really supportive about a lot of things, and like how we pursue our education in law. And she's really supportive of us really being attentive to the political and lawful system of America. So that's what I love about Ms. Shiner.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Sutherland because he always talks to his students and he gives us really handy tips on how to do artwork. Thank you, Mr. Sutherland.
My favorite memory with Miss Sadler is when we spent hours and hours together at Academy Night, and she told me all about her crocheted goods, and she showed me a bunch of cool playthings, and we really connected.
I appreciate Miss Dyer because she always helps students to be more confident, stand up themselves, and encourage, which very supportive. And also can see that she's taking care of students first.
汤老师好，谢谢你教了我怎么说、写和读中文。你帮我跟我的家人可以读了。我知道我有时候在你课里面睡觉，可是我还是学了好多。谢谢。
I appreciate Miss Taylor because she made me really love math and she helped me all throughout the year.
Hi, Coach Tinney. I think Coach Tinney is amazing because he is extremely dedicated to what he does. He's a very funny and hardworking man who makes sure everybody on the football team is disciplined and respectful.
We really appreciate Dr. Keefe
because she's supportive and compassionate.
I appreciate Mr. Thomas because he always tries to make class fun and he respects all students.
Thank you, Ms. Tilton, for being such a great NAHS sponsor and for getting us a bus to Vase, because I would not have been able to go otherwise.
One of my favorite teachers is Mr. Taher because he makes his classes really fun.
I appreciate
Trika. She's patient.
She's funny.
Love you.
Love you.
I love Ms. Trika because of all the fun activities we did in class.
So Mr. Valdez is my favorite teacher of all time. He is so funny, and he's definitely one of the teachers that I could talk to whenever I need to. And he literally is just a baddie.
Thank you, Miss Valdez. You're the best teacher because you're the best at teaching, and we're all prepared for the test. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being such a great teacher.
Thank you for being super accommodative of second semester seniors and making the transition between teachers. Really great.
For Teacher Appreciation Week, my favorite teacher is Miss Madhavi, and this is because I love computer science, and she really makes teaching it really fun, simple, and easy for us. And that's why she is my favorite teacher, and she always makes us understand computer science on a deeper level rather than just the code.
I appreciate Coach Ward because she always helps me during volleyball and she supports everything that I do.
I love Miss Warren. She's a good teacher because she teaches everyone good stuff. She's really nice, and thank you for everything.
Miss Whitmore is the best director and teacher ever. She makes theater so much fun, and I'm so happy to have had her for 2 years in theater.
I appreciate Mr. Wilk because his class is fun, and the automotive thing in general is pretty cool since you're teaching a great job.
Hi, Mr. Wilson. I'm so thankful to you. You're really funny, and the class is awesome. Thank you.
My favorite teacher is Miss Horswick because she's attentive, caring, and very observant.
I appreciate Miss Yancey because she's encouraging, supportive, and always makes us feel like we belong.
Miss Siva, I'm so glad I had you as my free calc teacher last year. That made calc so much easier for me. And I also love all the small talks that we have in the hallways.